Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today my friends and I we're going to present to you about the topic in chapter 9, which is the hardware theft and vandalism, software theft and information theft. So the first person who are going to present is me, which is Nur Idiza Aina, and then the second person is Idina Safia, and the last person is Nur Atira. Okay, for the definition, I separate between hardware theft and hardware vandalism. Okay, the first one is hardware theft is referred to the act of stealing computer equipment, whereas the hardware vandalism is the act of defacing or destroying computer equipment. For example, cutting a computer cable or breaking a computer screen. Okay. So, hardware theft and vandalism is common more than ever in the 21st century, which is right now. Okay, hardware vandalism poses less of a threat to home, desktop computer users, and individually owned notebooks and phones. Who are risk to hardware theft and vandalism? The people. Of course, the people who are mainly at risk in this area are organizations, schools, that houses many computers and people with mobile devices, as the size makes it especially easy to steal. It is estimated that more than 600,000 notebook computers are stolen each year. The thieves often aim for notebooks of company executives as they can access confidential company information for their own personal gain. So that means software and information or identified theft can be associated with hardware theft. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to prevent both theft and vandalism for one piece or set of hardware, because hardware vandalism can take form from someone aimlessly smashing computers at an institution to someone cutting a computer cable. But we can reduce it, okay? So we reduce the amount of hardware theft. So to reduce it, here are some safeguards against hardware theft and vandalism. The first one is physical access controls. So this is usually implemented by companies or schools or any organization that need a big space to put their hardware. So what they do, they put the hardware in a safe place and secure it by locking the place and protect the equipment by locked doors and windows. So that's how they protect the hardware. Next is real-time location system, RLTS, which will track and identify the location of high risk or high value items. Alright, so high value items, so mostly in the big companies which they have a big value items, expensive items, so they will use RLTS, which allow user to always know the whereabouts of their hardware. So that's how they know to locate their hardware based on RLTS. Next one is alarm system. Alright, so alarm system, we know alarm system, right? So basically alarm system is the same with the mini security system, where mini security system much more smaller than alarm system. So basically alarm system and mini security system are widely known, and most of companies, school, or any room, they have the alarm system. Also at house also they will use alarm system. Okay, so this alarm system is designed to detect intrusion and authorize entry into a building or other area. So they will detect when someone enters a room using a thermal or any graphical. Okay, so they will track. So alarm system is basically used in this era. The second last is the physical security devices. So this is not the same as the first one, which physical access control. Physical access control means they use any other software to access the hardware, to get the hardware. But the physical security devices, they want to use their physical to access or to use the hardware, such as they use cables that allow users to lock their equipment to a desk, drawer, or floor. So the last safeguard to against hardware theft and vandalism is especially for the mobile user. Okay, so the first one is mini security system, just I said just now. So they shutting down of the device of sounding an alarm if the device moves outside a certain distance. So this kind of like alarm system, but we use in our mobile. So the next is device tracking app. So device tracking app is widely known in this era right now. So you can just download the app into your mobile, into your smartphone, your tablets, or so on. So you use the tracking app. So in this kind of app, they will observe the person or object through the location, and also you can track your phone by using another phone to track your phone. So that's how the tracking app they track your hardware or mobile or something using the location. So that's the most important is.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Irdina Safia, and I will present about the next subtopic, which is called software theft. Software theft, it means the unauthorized illegal copying, sharing, or usage of copyright-protected software programs. Software theft may also be carried out by individuals, groups, or in some cases, organizations who then distribute the unauthorized software copies to users. Software theft may be committed when someone performs: first, steals software media; second, deliberately erases programs; third, illegally copies or distributes a program; and lastly, register or activate a software program illegally. There are 4 types of software theft. First, involves the physical stealing of media that includes the software or hardware. Secondly, take places when the service of a programmer is unexpectedly terminated by a company. The programs that written by company programmers are exclusive to the companies, but a few dishonest programmers deliberately wipe out or disable the programs written by them using the company infrastructure. The third one is happen if the software is compromised by the software vendors. This is the most prevalent type of software theft. It is also referred to as software piracy. It triggers unauthorized replication of copyrighted software. The last type of software theft is when users make use of unauthorized activation codes or registration number. Many are using key generators, also known as keygens, to create and input serial keys at the time of registration. Keygens are sometimes helpful for generating activation codes as well. This helps users install the compromised software without legally acquiring it.
Before I continue the presentation, I will introduce myself. My name is Nur Atira binti Mohidin from IC 1102DA. Now, I will present about information theft. Definition of information theft is occurs when someone steals personal or confidential information from others. Encryption is one of the process of converting readable data into unreadable characters to prevent unauthorized access. Encryption is a way to protect our data from being stolen. Next example of public key encryption. According to the picture, when someone wants to send information to retriever, they will use a retriever public key before they send to retriever. After they use the key, the information change from an encrypted message to encrypted message. After that, when retriever retrieve the information, retriever will open the information with the retriever's private key. This key only known by retriever, so retriever can read what the information that sender sent. Digital signature. Digital signature is an encrypted code that a person, website or organization attach to an electronic message to verify the identity of the sender. Web browsers and websites usually use encryption techniques.